Hey guys, just want to catch up on my Euro US dollar trade that I've had over the last month or so now. So you can see that I've been following this descending trend here. I got in around about the 10,550 level, got hit a little bit initially, went back up, price went up back up to that trend line, that descending resistance trend line, went back under my initial entry point, and then on this last Friday here, I got hit a little bit, and we've got this huge bullish candle here. It's not quite an engulfing candle, but it is a very, very strong bullish candle. So what I want to do is I want to just show you my thought process for how I analyze the next step of this trade to try and minimize as much as possible my risk against any volatility or off the wall price movements that we have next week. Okay, so as well as this bullish candle here, what I've got is I've got my three indicators that I like to use when I've got a trend. So I've got my moving average 5 and 10, which is just about to cross here. I've got my moving average convergence divergence, again just about to cross. I've had quite a few negative bars recently. It's looking like it's decreasing towards the middle level and may well get some green bars appearing over the course of early part of next week. And then I've got the RSI here, which is just about to push above the 50 level and may well start heading north from there if it pushes past that 50 level and goes into the above mid-range territory here. So what does this show? So it shows that there's a possibility the early part of next week that we're going to get an increase in price, but it's not for sure. Nothing's ever for sure in the forex market. These indicators are only just showing that there might be an increase. They could turn around just as easily. So what I need to do is I need to have a look at a lower time frame now to understand whether there is, to try and understand better, whether there's which direction price is going to go next week. Before I do that, I just want to show you where my stop loss is. So my stop loss is about 10,690 at the moment, so about 150 pips away. Then my target area is this green line just here, which is 10,328, 10,330, give or take, which is about 200 pips away from my entry level. So not my normal 2-to-1 risk level, but that's due to the fact that Euro US dollar is normally quite volatile, particularly at the moment with all the news releases and news items that are happening with both currencies and in both countries or Euro area, which is causing extra volatility. So I wanted to move my stop loss level a bit further away just to give myself a bit of breathing room. So let's go down to the 4-hourly chart now, just have a look about what's going on here. So we can see that on the chart, the price has actually formed a double bottom already at this level here. So around about that 10,500 level, we've got a double bottom formed just here, which is suggesting if price has bounced off that level twice already, it's going to start moving north. However, before it confirms that trend and becomes an opposite trend to a downtrend, then it's got to push past this previous high, which is just here. So the indicators are showing at the moment an increase as we might expect from the daily chart. We can see that the 4-hourly chart is a little bit further ahead. So the MA crossed about 4 days ago along with the MACD. We've started getting a few green bars here, suggesting that price is going to continue moving, increasing a little bit. And the RSI has already pushed past that 50 level here and is actually already moving towards the oversold level, what we call the oversold level here, which is just above that blue line there. So what is this showing? It's showing that the two indicators, the MA and the MACD, aren't really showing us that much at the moment. There's no way to tell whether these green bars are going to go any higher, whether they're going to stop there and start decreasing. But the only one that's really going to give us any indication at the moment is the RSI, which is showing that there's still a little bit of potential increase in price left, because there's still a little bit before it gets towards that oversold level. However, the RSI has already bounced off just below that oversold level 1, 2, 3, 4 times before, so it could well get to this level now and bounce off again. So price has already reached this price level here, which means it could falter here, it could mill about a little bit and then move back down towards that descending trend line, or it could push past that level, in which case if it does, then it's going to head up to this previous high here on the 16th of Feb, around about that 10,680 level, which is initially where I put my stop loss just above. So what am I going to do? What am I going to do? So I'm thinking at the moment that I don't really want to move my stop loss down because the indicators here, especially the RSI, are showing me that there's probably not a huge amount left in the price movement. So then it's likely that it might move back down from here, especially if we get a few more news releases or different news releases at the beginning of next week, which might cause price to move back down. If it does do that, then it's likely to head towards back down towards this descending trend line, and then I have to reanalyze my position then to understand whether it's going to bounce off that trend line and be a breakout, or that it's going to go back through that trend line and it's actually going to be a fake out. I think if I move my stop loss down, I had the potential or the idea to move my stop loss back down to this previous high here, just above this previous high, to minimize my loss. But at the moment, I think if I do that, due to the RSI being where it is at the moment, I think I actually might get myself stopped out prematurely. And I set my initial stop loss here to give myself a fairly minimal risk of 150 pips anyway. So I'm willing to lose that amount of money and stick with where I set it initially. So at the moment, leaving everything where it is, happy with my position, thinking that there's some, I can just show you this actually, thinking there's some news releases coming out on the Thursday to do with the euro. Some big news releases coming out there which could move price in either direction depending on how they are. So that's going to be the next big piece of information which is going to move price, and I need to have my stop loss with a little bit of breathing room until then. There's nothing on the US dollar until the Friday, but once we get to Friday, we've got non-farm payrolls and unemployment, non-farm payrolls and the unemployment, which are likely to move price a lot depending on those results there as well. So leaving everything where it is at the moment, I'm going to reanalyze as we go through the week. I hope that's given you a bit more information into how I analyze the position that I'm already in. Any questions, tweet them to me. If you like the video, retweet it. And I will do as many as I can on trade ideas and also on analysing trades that I've already set. Okay guys, till next time, thank you very much.